Hello traders, welcome back to HumbleFx. Alright, today we are discussing the best strategy to trade volatility 75 and other volatility index including boom and crash. Right, if you see on my chart, this setup looks familiar to us. If you watch well, you will see something familiar in our other strategy that we used to trade volatility 75 last time. But there are a little little updates on this, so we are going to discuss it right now, so you see how we are doing it. Okay, so it's just simple thing, it's just very simple. So what are we going to be doing right now? We're going to be talking about how to set up this strategy and how to use it. Please don't skip this video, watch to the very end so that you don't miss any important opportunity or facts about the strategy. All right, if you are new to the channel, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the bell notification so that you can get notified once a new video is uploaded. Okay, if you want to join our 30 days challenge, we are starting in the next 2 days will start up. So once we start, we might not take in peoples again. So if you want to join the challenge, the 30 days challenge is still open to join right now. We start on the 1st of September. Okay, so make yourself ready if you want to get a journey with us, the winning team. All right, guys, now let us go to the business of today. I told you guys this is one of the best strategies that you can use to trade, to scalp the volatility 75, to scalp other indices and even boom and crash all together. Okay, now let me show you the settings so that we'll get started. The settings is this. Click on the F button here. If you are new, you don't know how to set it up, just click on the F button. At this point, we'll have just 4 indicators to use here. We'll have the relative strength index, the moving average, the stochastic oscillators, and the moving average again. So set up your relative strength index. These are the parameters for that. You have to use a period. Let me use period 1. Use period 1. Apply to close. The style is a background color. Okay, and the levels 90, 50, 95, 50, 15, 5, 85. Okay, that this is level. Then you click on done. Okay, now the next thing here we have is the moving average on the window indicator. 1, click on this F button here to get the moving average. Click on it, put the period is 10, shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to close. The styles is 4 pixel, and you click on done. Okay, now after that you should have something that looks like this. That is the one you see on the first chart. You should have something that looks like this. All right, now the next things we are looking at is this other one here, which is the one we already have something like that in our channel. You click on this F button here, you look for stochastic oscillator. Click on the F button here and the main chart to get to this point. You click on the check, put on your stochastic oscillator. K period is 60, D period is 1, it should be 1, zone is 1, price feed is close, method is exponential, and the styles here you can choose the style that I choose, or you can choose a different one you want. Now the levels here will have 10 and 90. Okay, and then you go ahead and click on done. All right, this is it. This is what we look for. Okay, you have added your stochastic oscillator, which is the purple line you see there. And the next thing in that place, you have to add the moving average again. Okay, click on the F button here to get the moving average. Remember, you are adding the same thing on the window 1, 10, 0, exponential close. I choose red. You can choose any of your choice. Then you click on done. All right, after you have done that, you should have something like this. This is a money downloading screen. Guys, if you have done this thing where you should have something like this that you'll be using to download money from the market. Okay, now you could see here, how does this work? The zoom level, you have to zoom in to the lowest zoom level, zoom out, let me say shrink it to the lowest so that you can see the thing very good. You can see it very good. Okay, if you want, you can use the first zoom level so that you will see your charts normally. Okay, now what is your entry positions? What is your entry point? You could see where you are seeing this crossover, the red coming to cross over the purple at the level of 10. Okay, that is your first that is your first confirmation entry. You're seeing the red coming to cross the purple in the level of 10 going up. Your first, that is your first thing to look for. The next thing, you're looking for the window indicator 1, when this line is at the level of 5 or 15 trying to change direction upward, then that is your second, that is your second confirmation to enter the trade. Okay, now when you enter the trade, where is your TP? Where is your TP going to be? Your TP is going to be at level 50 at this point here. Level 50, that is your first TP. And your second TP is level 85 or level 90, which is somewhere here. Okay, that is just the TP and all that. Very simple way to use it. If we check downside, you see I'm in a live trade. I'm in a live trade here. A live trade that I took on V75S, and it's been running. Even though at this point I should sell already, we are having an entry point here, but this is an uptrend. Okay, so selling at this point may not make sense, but we can still say to scalp the market. It will still sell down before the movement continues. Okay, so if you have the knowledge of price action, it will be an advantage for you to know when to stay longer and when to stay just very short time. Okay, now let us check for the main indices that we trade with. This is resistance 5. Resistance 5. You see it live. This is a live happiness here, guys. Look at this, look at that, look at that. We already have, sorry about that. Please use this thing on M15 and above. Don't use on a long time frame. Okay, you see here we had the crossover downside here. See that we have the crossover downside at that point, and guess what, we also have the crossing in this one too. Okay, and what happens, we are on the profit, and currently we should take our first TP. If we are in this trade, this is the time to take our first TP level 50 already. Okay, the next TP should be a level 85 or level 90. Okay, so this is just very simple to use, very simple. You don't need to backtest it on your demo account for like 1 or 2 days, then you perfect the usage, then you come live and start killing the reef with it. Okay, this is resistance 5. It works wonders, it works wonders. You will see a selling entry here. You see a selling entry here. We had a entry point here and we took our trade. Okay, this is an entry for a sell. You see these two things here, crossover, and we should sell. Okay, very simple and easy to use. Let us check it on boom and crash to see how we can work on it with using boom and crash. Boom, crash 500. Now you see that crash already is spiking. Crash is spiking downside, and we're using it and we're trying to catch that move. Okay, so we go to M15 like I told you earlier, or M5 for crash, and for boom and crash you can take for M15 or M5. So this is crash 500 trade, so it's not yet meeting, so we don't want to take this entry at this point. Now let us check on other, let me say boom 1000. All right, this is boom 1000, guys. All right, it's also not yet meeting. We are not taking entry here because the conditions are not met. All right, so we're not going to take trade in this place right now because the conditions have not yet met. But if you check on the 5-minute time frame, we'll see is already meeting at this point. So maybe we can actually scalp in this point. You can scalp using this 5 minutes. We are seeing this entry point here and entry point here, so we can actually scalp with this indicator right now. Within this we can scalp now. Let us just take 1 or 2 trade. Let us just scalp. I'm not going to enter a big lot size at this point just to show you that it works. Okay, that is scalping, just scalping using M15, M5 rather. Okay, so we see it on here that it's already crossing here, and also here it's also crossing on M5. So we want to scalp using this time frame and all that. If you see, we only got this thing today, so it's not something that you can play with. We only got that today using these setups you are seeing here. Okay, let's check crash 1000 to see if we are seeing entering at that point. At crash 1000, there's no entry point yet. We don't get any entry point yet at even at M5. Let's check on M15. M15 is showing us a sell, but we are going to be waiting. If you want to sell now, is also a good time to sell, but you want to check also the trend. The trend also the trend is saying a buy, so we have to wait from this side. We don't just want to enter into a trade because we see indicator tell us to enter. So if you know about price action, it will be a very good chance for you to use this indicator to know when to trade and when not to trade. You can see this is our trend, and you see it is making lower lows and lower highs. So we cannot place a sell on this trade right now because it might end up giving us a loss by going up and up and up, since it's an uptrend movement. So we just have to uh allow it play out. This is what I'm seeing here. So we might see a movement in the upside from here. We might see a movement going up like this on crash 1000. So we don't want to sell it at this point, even though we are seeing entry points here, but we don't want to sell it at that point. Okay, now that is how it works. Let us go back to volatility indices and all that. Volatility 10, you will see we already missed this one. We should have taken this. We already missed it. That's the entry point. This thing is actually works best on volatility index more than the boom and crash. So you should focus on V's, not boom and crash on this setup. Okay, that's just how to use it. Very simple and easy. So see you in the next video. Until then, I remain HumbleFx. Enjoy.